Well, let's get into it. Let's put it together like a lawyer would of everything going on.
Laser, also known as the ABL. Just mounting the ABL requires one of the most sophisticated and elaborate modifications in history. The entire nose section is removed and retrofitted, and the world's largest titanium plate is installed to hold the enormous turret-mounted laser in place. The ABL system is designed to find, track, and destroy an enemy target in the air and on the ground. It can loiter at 40,000 feet for 5 hours, refuel in midair, and destroy a target 60 miles away in less than a second.
That's pretty impressive. You have to understand why you have Oprah there cheering. But let's remember, without the government, they really don't have much to cheer for. And why are they doing this? Well, let's see what it's doing to us. We have to do this slowly and right at one at a time, and let's get into it.
Put a metal fork in there, it sparks and explodes. But if you put broccoli in there, it heats it up. The difference is the material it's made of. You cannot put metals in a microwave, high-frequency device. Now let's talk about this direct energy weapon. That's a high-frequency device, melting all the metals, leaving trees behind. Sounds like they're using microwave technology, and it's affecting metals. Well, imagine if you had a bunch of metals in your body. Heavy metals, like barium, aluminum, all the stuff they spray in the air, or the stuff they put in water, even in food, the you-know-what. Long story short, we need to eliminate metals in our body. Imagine if they turn that up higher, level 2. The more metals you have in your body, the higher the chances of you exploding, melting like those cars, catching on fire, sparking like the fork in the microwave. You need to detox from heavy metals right now. I did another video on this recently about a movie I watched. They use frequencies to disintegrate people. This isn't a movie, folks. We're test subjects. I saw a video about the people in Hawaii that were jumping in the ocean because their skin was burning. It wasn't burning because of the fire. It was from the frequencies coming from whatever it is they hit it with. They were cooking. Water in their body was cooking. And if they had a lot of metal in there, or if the frequency was higher, people would be just like those cars, disintegrated. Far-fetched? Not anymore. I use frequencies to detox. I use mineral salts, cilantro under the tongue, onions on the bottom of your foot, rebounding on a trampoline. Stop eating.
Well, that was pretty interesting, wasn't it? Of what they're doing. And let's move on a little further here and give you the other idea of what they're telling you.
So I can't say it, but I'm telling you, I know what's going to happen next. How much metal you have in your body will affect you when this thing happens. It has to do with frequency. Okay, so that I stay safe and I can come back and I stay alive, I want to tell you something. I will give you a hint of what he showed me. It's going to happen. And you have to get rid of these metals in your body. And it could happen tomorrow. It could happen, but they're going to say it's something else. You're going to have to do your own thinking about this. I don't want to get in trouble. But just stick a piece of foil in a microwave and picture that in your body. And now you know the devil's plan. Bottom line is, you got to get this out of your body. Let's mess the devil up. Let's really mess him up.
And who are these devils? They're called Joe Biden, Justin Trudeau. They're called your government people out here who are part of NATO, wanting to destroy us human beings. Now you know their plans. And what he's telling you is to go out there and do a heavy metal flush as soon as possible to make sure that our government doesn't kill us and have us explode like a cat would in a microwave, because our government has our best interest in health. This is their plans as they're bringing out a pandemic to do lockdowns, 15-minute cities. And what better way to do it than to fake another pandemic, as they're out here doing one thing, wanting to kill millions and trillions of people if they have their way. There's 7 billion of us on this earth, and they don't even want 1 billion. That's how sick these governments are. We are at war with our own governments, and only the American government has the technology to do this to their own people. That's how fucking sick Nancy Pelosi is, Joe Biden is, and all the rest. If you look at Joe Biden, he's just coming out to Maui, Hawaii today to look at the mess and go, we're going to give over money. Are you kidding me, man? 5 days later, it's like here in Canada having the Prime Minister of Canada going, we're going to call now Yellowknife a state of an emergency, as they've had those helicopters going there just burning those fires. I've been trying to look at those helicopters and putting it on freeze and opening it up to get the name of those companies. Maybe you could help me out and find out the name of these companies that are absolutely part of killing us as they're creating these fires to continue. The media's going, the wind is blowing this way. Get real, man. You think we don't know that those ain't ordinary fires? You're all sick fucking people trying to kill us for no fucking cause. Besides, you wanting to be a hero for murdering thousands of people. You come out there and tell us, because we're part of the convoy to Ottawa, we're white supremacists. You've murdered more people out here, Trudeau, than anyone. Pierre, you're the same way. Doug Ford, you're the same way. Andrea Horwath, you name all your top criminals, and they're all part of politics today. It is all a scandal. We are paying for it. I don't know what people are waiting for. But man, you know the song, Killing You Softly.